Hey everyone, welcome back to the Leopard Farm channel, your go-to spot for the raw, real-life challenges hitting communities across America. Lately, cities and suburbs are facing a surprising new headache, baboons turning up where they don't belong. In 2024, the USDA logged over 1,000 incidents of these clever primates breaking into homes looking for an easy meal. What used to be a rare nuisance has become a serious problem that's pushing traditional wildlife control methods to their breaking point. So the big question is, do the old tricks still work, or do we need fresh, smarter ways to handle this? In today's video, we're diving into some creative solutions and powerful comeback stories from folks who are fighting back and winning. Stay with us, you won't want to miss it. And if you've got thoughts or your own experiences, drop them in the comments below. We'll shout out some of our favorites in the next one. Thanks for being part of the Leopard Farm crew. Florida is dealing with a full-on baboon situation, and it's no joke. What began as a handful of curious incidents just a few years back has skyrocketed to more than 1,500 reported cases by 2024. These aren't your typical trash rating raccoons. Baboons are intelligent, fearless, and increasingly bold, turning quiet suburban streets into chaos zones. They've trashed homes, ripped into cars, and racked up
just coming down and getting everyone's food to tables.
The damage goes way beyond property. Their droppings can carry bacteria and other health risks that threaten families. In places like Broward County, estimates put the roaming population at over 500. And with standard control efforts falling short, some neighborhoods have resorted to extreme steps, including firearms, just to protect their homes and feel safe again. To help get things back under control, the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission, FWC, just rolled out some strict new regulations for dealing with an invasive baboon problem. If you want to hunt these primates, you'll now need a statewide hunting license. You have to stick to the official season, which runs from January through March. It's not a free-for-all. Every hunter is required to report their harvest within 7 days. No excuses. Below that deadline, and you could face some serious consequences, including a 5-year ban from hunting anywhere in the state. On top of that, everyone has to complete mandatory firearms safety training first, so hunters head into the field with the right knowledge, precision, and sense of responsibility.
Proves the accuracy and effectiveness of their hunting efforts.
Florida's hunters have really stepped up their game to keep the growing baboon numbers in check. Smart tactics and solid firepower make all the difference. The key is maintaining a safe distance, usually around 100 to 150 feet, so you stay out of harm's way while still making every shot count. One weapon that's making a real impact is the FX Impact M3, a high-performance air rifle that delivers impressive speed, accuracy, and consistency at short to medium ranges. Thanks in large part to tools like this and dedicated hunters, the baboon population has dropped dramatically, from an estimated 5,000 down to about 1,000. But the real win goes beyond the numbers. These focused efforts are helping restore balance to the local ecosystem, protecting Florida's farmland, and safeguarding the agricultural resources that are so important to the state's economy. Modern hunting tactics are completely changing how we tackle invasive species like these baboons in Florida. It's not just about having the right gun anymore. It's about using your head, staying stealthy, and working as a team. Hunters are gearing up with top-notch camouflage that lets them blend right into the surroundings, so the sharp-eyed primates barely have a chance to notice them. Decoys and smart bait setups, like fresh fruit, help draw the baboons out into the open where shots are cleaner and safer. The biggest upgrade, though, is the team approach. Most hunts now run with at least 3 guys coordinating together. That means better communication, tighter teamwork, and a whole lot more safety out there in the field. It's a smarter, more efficient way to handle a serious wild problem. Technology is also playing a huge role in turning the tide against Florida's baboon invasion. Hunters today are rolling out with high-precision scopes that offer adjustable zoom and tilt, giving them a clear advantage even in thick brush or tough weather. But it's not all about fancy gear. Responsible rules still matter. Night hunting is strictly off-limits to protect other wildlife, keep everyone safe. The end goal here isn't non-stop killing. It's bringing things back into balance. Once the baboon numbers are under control, the hunting pressure is expected to ease off so nature can reset itself. At the same time, the state is staying on top of things to make sure these primates don't just become easy targets for other invasive predators, helping keep the whole ecosystem stable. Hello everyone, welcome to the Leopard Farm channel. Buckle up for a wild ride into the heart of the Sahara Desert, where a bold and controversial decision has just been made. Hyenas are now fair game for hunters. Why, you ask? These cunning nocturnal predators have been wreaking havoc on local communities, and authorities are taking a stand to tackle the growing crisis. Curious about what's driving this drastic move? Let's dive in. Hyenas aren't just a nuisance, they're a serious threat to the livelihoods of pastoral communities in the Sahara. These relentless hunters strike under the cover of darkness, targeting goats, sheep, and even cattle, often wiping out entire herds in a single night. The result? Devastating economic losses and shattered security for herders struggling to survive in this unforgiving desert. With damages in the hardest-hit areas soaring into the hundreds of thousands of dollars each year, controlling the hyena population has become a critical mission for the region.
The Irish...
Rifle hunting for hyenas is one of the most exhilarating and underappreciated challenges in African predator pursuits. Far from being simple scavengers, hyenas are cunning, tough, and lightning fast, demanding a hunter's sharp shooting skills, unwavering patience, and keen insight into their behavior. Unlike other hunting methods, this approach shuns bait, calls, or dogs, placing the rifle at the heart of the experience, a precise instrument for delivering a quick, ethical shot. To outsmart a hyena, hunters must master its elusive habits. Spotted hyenas, the most common target, are nocturnal wanderers, prowling expansive territories for carrion or small prey while expertly using terrain and wind to stay hidden. Success hinges on choosing the right moment and place, with most hunts unfolding in the dim light of dawn or dusk. When hyenas are active, yet human vision gains the edge. Selecting the right firearm and ammunition for hyena hunting is about precision and power, not just personal taste. The .270 Winchester is a popular choice for its reliability, but seasoned hunters often lean toward the versatile .308 or .30-06, prized for their punch and widespread availability. In thick brush or regions with larger predators, the hard-hitting .375 H&H Magnum is a go-to for added security. No matter the caliber, controlled expansion bullets, like soft points or bonded cores, are non-negotiable, delivering the deep penetration and energy needed for a clean kill. Shot placement is the make-or-break moment in hyena hunting. A broadside shot, targeting just behind the shoulder to hit the heart and lungs, offers the best chance for an instant takedown. Neck shots can work, but demand surgical precision. Frontal shots? Rarely a good idea. Hyenas' dense bones and unpredictable movement make them risky. The priority is always a swift, humane kill to ensure the animal doesn't suffer. Hyenas are tough as nails and wildly unpredictable, especially when wounded. A poorly placed first shot can turn a hunt into a high-stakes chase. Tracking an injured hyena is no joke. Their ferocious jaws and sudden aggression can pose a real threat if you corner them. Hunters need to stay sharp, moving with caution and ready to fire a precise follow-up shot, especially in the dim light of dawn or dusk, where keen eyesight and cool-headed judgment are critical. Rifle hunting for hyenas, without bait or dogs, is as raw and real as it gets. It's not the easiest or most efficient way to hunt.
Working in pairs or small teams,
skill, it's hard to beat. Armed with just a rifle and your wits, you face the rugged terrain and one of Africa's shrewdest predators head-on. Think you've got what it takes to outsmart a hyena on its home turf? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and be sure to like and subscribe for more thrilling adventures from Leopard Farm. Wild boars are tearing through our town like uninvited guests with no manners, and they're not just rummaging in our fields. They're stomping into backyards, wrecking crops, and turning quiet nights into chaos. These crafty creatures have made themselves at home, and our community's had enough. That's why our hunting crew sets out into the murky, overgrown swamps where these boars hide and roam in packs. Our goal? The numbers are checked to save our farmlands and restore peace. Come along for the ride as we dive into this high-stakes mission, and if you're with us, hit that subscribe button. We're charging toward 1,000 subs. Thanks for joining the journey. Our first stop was a dense, swampy stretch near Wayne's place, a prime boar hangout. We hopped aboard an airboat, its engine roaring like a beast of its own as it sliced through the water at breakneck speed. Perched on the deck, our team was locked in, scanning the horizon with laser focus. Suddenly, a boar broke cover. I steadied my rifle, took aim, and fired, a clean shot that dropped the animal in seconds flat. It was a textbook start. But the swamp wasn't done with us. The boat's rumble provoked another boar, which charged recklessly toward us. Even at 25 miles per hour, it was no match for our quick trigger fingers. This swamp, bursting with food, is a boar's paradise, and just 10 minutes later, Lionel spotted another straggler. Despite the boat's lurching, he nailed the shot, leaving the boar still against the misty weather. Mission accomplished.